All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. About to get started here, and towing the slab here, Aaron Savali.
Well, his main pitch is that cutter, and he will use it to jam guys, especially opposite-handed matchups. And then, same-handed matchups, just trying to miss the barrel of the bat. He's just got to make sure that he doesn't start it over the heart of the plate, because then it can go right into the sweet spot of the bat. When it's right, it's got late horizontal movement. So he still has to mix in his other offerings. He can't just rely on that cutter. Otherwise, hitters will start diving at it.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ball popped in the air, and that'll fall for a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Kicks and fires. That one inside, and it's 3-2. Madrigal gets his lead at first, nobody out. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Base knock, and now a free pass. This has the makings of a big inning if they can get a couple more quality at bats.
First and second, no outs. Here's Joe Adell. Swings through that one out in front that time. No outs, runners at first and second. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. High fly ball out towards left field. That one back there. Get out of town. And that's how they take the lead. It's 3-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. That cutter low and away can be a really tough pitch. You have to stay within your mechanics and trust that you can get good wood to it. Well, he did right there. Really nice swing, and he was rewarded for it.
Logan O'Hoppe, the next to hit for the Angels. Next offering is fouled back.
Can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning. Lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching, but you know what? It's still early enough. He can settle in. He can get some length if he just cleans up his mechanics a little bit.
Pitch misses there. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes.
2 strikes.
First inning going a bit long. 23 pitches to this point. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Well, that's a blue zone right there, or the cold zone on the hitting chart. Just doesn't have much success in that part of the strike zone. And a really good job of the pitcher executing. Try to go there as often as you can. The numbers are in your favor.
Next pitch misses way outside. Tap back to the mound. Throws to first in time. All right, let's take a look at the Angels lineup. And Singy, I'm a bit surprised to see this many righties in a lineup against a right-hander.
Yeah, you're not the only one, Boog. I'm a bit surprised as well. And, some hitters work well against same-handed pitching. Just back in 2024, Bobby Witt Jr., Vlad Guerrero Jr., and Aaron Judge all had higher batting averages against righties than they did against lefties. So maybe they got a plan after all.
And a swing and a miss there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Ground ball to the right side. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. No throw, and the defense comes away with nothing.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And now it's going to be Kyron Paris. Swings through that one.
2 strikes.
Hangs on to the foul tip. That's a strikeout. Angels add 3 on this blast. It's now 3-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here with my pal Singy. And on the hill in this one, Jack Kachanowicz.
Big-time arm power. One thing he struggles with, though, is repeating his delivery. And sometimes you have bigger pitchers trying to sync things up. Not as easy as a more compact pitcher. But if he can get command going, establish it early, and carry it through the ball game, he's going to pitch deep into this one.
Now it's the rookie first baseman, Nick Kurtz. And a sweeper misses for a ball. In for a strike. Went with the sweeper. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. On the ground to first. And he takes it himself for the out. And let's take a look at the lineup. Already they find themselves down 3 runs in this game, so there's work to be done.
Yeah, you want to see them come out with a little urgency here. You don't have to score all 3 runs, but put something up on the board, and that'll make you feel a little bit better about your opportunities. But if you're looking at that 3-run lead and saying we've got to get it right now, you can put yourself up against a wall and not have really good at bats. So just trust the process. Trust that your pitcher can hold them right there. These players can find themselves back in this ball game.
Chop to the left side. Madrigal on to first. And the home first moving along quickly today. 2 gone.
Batting third, left.
2 down, base is empty. Now it's going to be Tyler Soderstrom. Swing and a miss. 2-2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
That missed by a lot. And the count's full. Brent Rooker in the on-deck circle for the A's. 2 outs, base is empty. Outside, and that is ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it. Clearly, he was geared up for the fastball right there. Maybe got a little jumpy and excited out of the hand, but he certainly didn't miss a stitch.
And that one lifted in the air center field. Adele makes the catch, and that ends the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the rookie DH, Cole Fontenelle. Outside corner, there's a strike. And that skips into dirt. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Close pitch there, but you got to forget about that call if you're out on the mound. You can't let it affect you going forward. You got to get out of the inning first, and then if you want to be frustrated, take it out in the dugout.
And now, number 22. Fontenelle on at first, nobody out. That's down and in. Ed Drummond behind the plate calling balls and strikes. Maybe one of the most respected umpires around the league.
He's not the kind of umpire that you're likely to notice back there. And that can be a huge compliment, really. So if you're just kind of quietly doing your job, staying consistent with your calls, hitters, pitchers, managers, even fans, they're all going to appreciate you. Ed Drummond, he's that kind of umpire.
Here's Nick Madrigal. Gets a piece and stays alive. just off the inside edge.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Digging in, Nolan Shotwell. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. Out to short. They take the force out, and that is the inning. Angels leave 1, but they lead at 3-0. Bottom half of inning number 2, and now here's the A's catcher, Austin Wins. The count 2-1, and that's fouled off.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Lined, and that's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Solid swing from start to end, on time with everything, really good balance, nice extension, and he met it out front for the line drive knock.
And now Tommy White way out front for strike 2. When you look at the elite teams in the game right now, there is going to be the slug, no question about it. But the really good offensive teams combine slug with more contact, with less swing and miss. Line drive, base hit down the line. The throw to third. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
Couple of singles back-to-back. That could be a really tough pitch to handle, a front door breaking ball, but he did a great job staying in there, keeping that front shoulder closed. He didn't spin off the ball and hook it foul, which happens so many times.
Next to hit, Henry Bolt. And now 2 balls and a strike.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Swung on, belted. And that is a foul ball.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
Runners on the corners, no outs. One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time, a little anxious.
And here is Junior Perez. Line drive, that's a base hit into right field. In comes the run from third. First and second, 1 out. And now the rookie second baseman. Next offering is down low.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Tying run is at first. Bottom half of inning number 2. To short, could be 2. To second, there's 1. Throw to first, but he beat it.
Well, an aggressive slide at second base, but it was legal. I like it because you're trying to break up the double play, and it looked like the slide impacted the throw a little bit. Nice job by the base runner.
Next up for the A's, Nick Kurtz. Corners are occupied with 2 down. Got him swinging. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now a 3-1 ball game. You're dialed into the show. Top half of the 3rd inning. So in now for the Angels, Joe Adell. Outside low. 2 balls and a strike. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Tap foul at the plate. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
So a man at first. Logan O'Hoppe, the next to hit for the Angels. White. There's one. Out. On to first. Double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Oswald Peraza, the next to hit for the Angels. Fastball gets the corner at the knees. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Wins down to first in time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him, and that's that. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the shortstop, Jacob Wilson. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. And it hits the fence. Around first and hustling for second. And he's got a leadoff double.
All over that one right there. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
Liner, base hit. Headed for the plate. He'll score, and it's an RBI single, and they trail by 1.
Picks himself up an RBI. Off the bat, it was headed for the gap all the way, and as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you've got some real estate to run on. It's such a good feeling. Nice liner into the gap right there.
Brent Rooker up next for the A's. Swing and a liner, base hit out into right center field. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Soderstrom headed for the plate. Relay throw. He scores, and the A's tie it up. It's 3-all.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Just a great approach. Looked like that was exactly what he wanted to do with that pitch. And right off the bat, he knew he was taking that wide turn at first to head for second.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Austin wins. Now at the plate. Pitch misses, and a count 2-1. In the air, center field. Adele moves under it. And it's caught for the out. Next up for the A's, Tommy White. Rooker leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Drilled out towards left center field. That one carrying. Nabs it. Runner tags at second. And he's up to third safely with 2 gone. Henry Bolt up next for the A's. 2 outs and a runner at third here in the last half of the third. That one not close. And now 3-2. Junior Perez in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. So now 2 on and 2 outs. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Junior Perez up next for the A's. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. Tied up here in the early going.
That's ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Way inside. And that'll load the bases.
Pretty good pitch on 3-2, right around the knees, but just no help from the umpire.
So bases all loaded up. Here's the second baseman. Swing and a foul out of play. Two outs. And a swing and a miss. Inning over, and it could have been worse. They get 2 and draw even again. On to inning number 4. All tied up at 3 apiece. And welcome back to the ballpark. Start of the 4th. So in now for the Angels, Wade Meckler.
Wade Meckler.
And that one sliced foul. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, that was the cutter down and in right there, and typically if you're going to have a chance with the pitch, if it's down, that's your best chance of doing anything with it. It's kind of like a mini slider, just with a little less vertical movement, but still, that one tied him up, and he couldn't get the barrel to it.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. At the plate, Cole Fontenelle.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
Ball,
And that's outside. Foul ball there. Fights it off. He'll see another.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
The next offering misses, and the count's full. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a miss. And he strikes out the side for the second time today.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there.
Pitching change here, number 70.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
70.
Next offering is downstairs. Activity in the bullpen. Kirby Yates, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Silseth also throwing. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Jacob Wilson up next for the A's. Swing and a ball popped up. Shanuel puts it away for the out. 2 away now.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Swings and misses, and it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Nothing doing here this half. We've played 4, all tied up at 3 apiece. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Mark Leiter Jr. The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball. Number 22, the next to hit for the Angels. Swing and a pop-up on his way over. Hauls it in for the out. So the lineup flips over, and next for L.A., Nick Madrigal. Ball to strike. The pitch. And a big swing and a miss. Action in the pen down there. Tyler Ferguson up and throwing. Number 49 also getting ready. And that's in the dirt.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
And now 2-1. All tied up, and we're at the top of the 5th. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Near the fence. Has room, and he makes the catch. And the Angels are gone in order. Still tied 3-3. And we're back. Here's a big power threat. Brent Rooker.
Ball.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
That just misses, and it's a full count.
That one called just inside, I think, and on the mound, he's trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though, but he clearly thought it clipped the corner.
And a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
And now here is Austin Wynns. That's back there. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. Rooker doesn't stop. Heads for home. Tag, and he's out at the plate.
A lot of real estate to cover on that play defensively. A long throw to the cutoff man, and then a lot of ground to make up as well on the relay. But an excellent job of execution and getting that out at the dish as he tried to make it home all the way from first base.
Man at second. Just misses with that one.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Runner around third. The throw home. It's off the mark, and he scores. 4-3, they take the lead.
Big RBI for him right there. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
1 down, runner at first. Now it's the right fielder, Henry Bolt. Inside. And that's ball 3. A's leading by a run. High fly ball, right field. Meckler on the move. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away. Junior Perez up next for the A's. That one finds the zone. That is strike 2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. White, the runner at first with 2 gone. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. Next pitch is downstairs. That one is absolutely belted. That's down. One hops off the wall. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a 2-out double, second and third now.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. He got a pitch he could get to out front, kept his bat through the ball, and didn't pull off or roll his hands over. And that allowed him to rip that ball down the line for the double.
So 2 down. Now it's the second baseman. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That's going back. Back some more. And that one is out of here. He shoots one out to right. And they tack on to their lead. It's 7-3.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Manager out of the dugout now. Drew Pomerantz gets the call from the pen.
He's got a wicked breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs an out.
Now here is Nick Kurtz.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hit in the air left field. Sizing this one up. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. But 4 runs score in the inning. 3 coming right here on the 3-run homer. As the A's are on top. It's Major League Baseball on the show. So up next, Jo Adell. He's done some damage, launched a homer at his first at bat back in the first.
Yeah, that was a tone setter, no doubt. I mean, you can stomach an early solo homer, but a 3-run shot just doesn't go down quite as smooth.
Curve in the dirt.
You know, these Angels putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
That one 95 to finish him off.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
That's off the inside corner. Yeah, that's ball 2.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
1 out, base is empty. And that one is lifted in the air. Perez should have this one. Snags it for the second out.
Now batting, second baseman Oswald.
And next for the Angels, Oswald Peraza. Ball to strike. Just missed.
That's the ball.
And it's fouled away. And a base hit into right. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Now batting, right fielder Wade Meckler.
So in now for the Angels, Wade Meckler. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out. So 1 hit is all they get. 2, 3, 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the A's 7 and the Angels 3. Well, we go bottom 6. Now here is Jacob Wilson.
Rebels where it's at, we gotta hit it up.
The 1-1. And that is out of play. Pitch is in the dirt. The count now 2-2. Activity in the bullpen for the Angels. Kirby Yates up and loosening in the pen. And it remains 2-2.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And it's out of here. And they add to the lead. It's 8-3.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
And a swing and a miss.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Line drive, a sliding stop at short. Fires to first, in time, got him.
Just so impressed with the movement on that play. Footwork was excellent, the arm strength was there, and of course, the most important part was getting the out.
Stepping in, the long ball threat, Brent Rooker. The 1-1 is fouled off. One out, base is empty, and a run in here in the bottom of the 6th. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
Austin wins. Up next for the A's. Fastball is outside. Two down, nobody on. That one finds the corner. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And a good eye there.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Lifted in the air, out to left. He makes the grab, and that is that. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now 8-3. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Wander Suero.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Liner caught at second.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Cole Fontenelle, the next to hit for the Angels. Next offering is down low. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Towards first, Kurtz. Steps on first for the out.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
2 outs, base is empty. Now the left fielder. 2-1 now. In the air, right side. Bolt makes the grab, and that's the inning. Starting to run out of outs as they're unable to chip away. 7th inning stretch time. It's the A's 8 and the Angels 3. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Kirby Yates.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
That's off the mark. 2-2.
Full count.
Hit on the ground to short. Paris tosses across to first, and the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
Now batting, number 33.
Henry Bolt up next for the A's. Ripped to third and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Two balls, one strike.
2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th.
Hey, 2.
Right through there, got him. The A's go quietly, and the A's are gone in order, but they lead at 8-3. Ready to begin the 8th. Now it's the Angels leadoff man, Nick Madrigal. On the ground, and that's just foul. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. High in the air, out to right. And he makes the catch. 1 away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Nolan Schanuel.
Now the number 2 hitter, Nolan Schanuel. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. 1 down, base is empty. That's to third, White. Sends it across to first, 2 away. And next for LA, Joe Adell. The 1-1. On the ground, right side, and that chance handled. Whips it to first. That's out number 3. Nothing across here this half. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the A's 8 and the Angels 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the second baseman, number 85.
Number 85.
Here's a 1-1. There's the strike. The 1-2. That one missed.
I don't know how you take that one after the called strike on the corner, just a little bit off the edge.
Ground ball right side. He steps on the bag. One gone to the bottom of the 8th.
Now batting, number 16.
Nick Kurtz digs in now. Here's a 2-2. And that's a strikeout. Ed Drummond says he won a round.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
You only live once, you gotta live it up. Yes.
2 outs. Inside,
ball
just missed. And there's ball 4.
That pitch is low.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Man at first. Next up for the A's, Tyler Soderstrom. And that's outside. 2-1. Right through there for a strike.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, number 49. Here's the catcher, Logan O'Hoppe. Check swing, but he went too far, and the count is 1-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
And it is 2-1. The Athletics have some bullpen action. Tyler Ferguson, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Again, getting loose as well. One down, base is empty. In the air, out towards right center. Perez on the move to the alley. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. Out number 2.
Now batting,
Wade Meckler, the next to hit for the Angels. Lifted to left, and that should do it. And that is the ball game.
I don't care if you're a top team or you're a middle-of-the-pack team. Every ball club wants to be dominant at home. Winning a game like this just helps to boost the confidence and makes you look forward to coming out again for the next one.
8-3 the final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
Did I finally get it right? Everything I did was selfless. I spoke freely when the people needed